What's up, everyone? Chris Record here, creator of Dark Post Profits 2.0, and I want to talk to you a little bit about video marketing. And the reason I want to talk to you about that is because lately everybody's been asking me about my techniques that I've been using to have a bunch of videos go viral, and I don't mind sharing. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to share with you some techniques. This is just a snippet out of the course of Dark Post Profits 2.0 where I go into this advanced. But for now, if you just grab a pen and paper, I'm sure I could give you at least a few techniques that you can actually take and apply right now. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to jump right into a case study. I've got a case study recently of when I was pre-launching this course, I wanted to create some exposure. I wanted to get some awareness and some branding that it was coming. So I created what I would consider a viral video marketing campaign. What I did was I went out and did some fun stuff. I did two of them. The first one I did was a skateboarding video. I went and did a couple skateboard tricks. It was something I felt comfortable with. You don't have to go do skateboard tricks, but I'm just using it as an example. Had some fun with it. The second one was a golf video that I did where I was doing golf tricks and cruising around the golf course and doing all kinds of shenanigans. It was a whole bunch of ton of fun. And now between the skateboarding video and the golf video, what I did was I boosted those a little bit with Facebook ads and probably spent a lot less than you're thinking, probably a lot less. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight. I did two things to make these videos get hundreds of thousands of views. I mean, well over 100,000 views in just a couple weeks. It's the power of Facebook. It's the power of what I'm going to teach you here with video marketing. So the first thing was, I did two types of audiences that I was advertising to. One audience is called a retargeting audience. And so what I do is I teach retargeting in the course. That's going to be your cheapest and your highest converting audience. So over time, what you're doing is every single person that ends up coming to one of your websites, you drop a pixel on their computer. You just drop a little pixel in the code. It drops a cookie on their computer. And then you can re-advertise to them over and over and over for far less than a penny for an exposure. So it's very, very powerful. When it comes to selling something, people need to see something 7 times usually before they make a buying decision. Retargeting is that way to keep getting stuff in front of them. Eventually they know you, they like you, they trust you, and they want to buy from you. So I teach that in the course, but that's one audience, okay? I've got a 100,000 person internet marketing related retargeting list that's very, very powerful. But I want to talk to you about something that is sitting right in front of everybody's eyes and they just don't know it. It's sitting right there. And what that is simply broad interests. What I did was I use this strategy. I call it the shotgun approach, but you can call it the slow drip method or the scaling out method, but here's what it is. I'll take numerous big interests like internet marketing terms, affiliate marketing terms. I'll take terms like Aweber or ClickBank or whatever, or just different, depending on what your niche is, just different terms. These big, broad groups of people, okay? And I'll group them together and I'll build an audience of about 100,000 people or more using broad interest terms. Then what I do is I do what's called going broad. I advertise little $5 a day campaigns or $10 a day campaigns to all these lists. So what I might do is I might spend $50 in a day. I do 10 $5 a day campaigns to these broad lists. It's going to cost me $50. Now, I might run that for 2 days. It's going to cost me $100, but hear me out. This is what's so powerful about it. I've spent $100 and I have 10 campaigns times 2 days. Okay, now I look at the data and I can look and see how much am I paying per video view. I'm just running page post engagement ads here, boosted posts. How much am I paying per video view? Some of them might be as high as like 5 cents a view. Some of them as low as a penny a view. So here's what I do. I choose a threshold, like I'm not willing to pay more than 2 cents a video view. So what I'll do is I'll pause everything over 2 cents, keep everything under 2 cents, and I'll start creating like lookalike audiences, and I'll start creating similar interest to that. Eventually, here's what will happen. I scale out to find out all the different possibilities of the different markets. I see what's performing. Then I scale back to just a few tight, high-performing, really cheap ads. And then I start scaling out again. So I go broad, then I scale back, then I scale out again. That technique alone I teach in the course is just worth money. Okay, it is just worth money. If you're a video marketer and you want to make your videos go viral and you want to get exposure, if you're using tools like Easy Sketch Pro and Video Maker FX and Explaindio, if you've ever bought tools like this, or if you've bought software to rank your videos and YouTube videos and on Google, and you're a blogger and you embed videos, if you're doing anything with videos, you need to pay attention because this is super powerful. You go broad, then you scale back, then because you find your winners, you scale to find your winners, then you scale out. That is the strategy. That's exactly how you do it. I do the same thing with hiring. You hire a bunch of people, find out who's really legit, who really works really well, and then you scale back and you work tight with them, and then you scale out from there. You build a better foundation. I use the same strategy with ads. That's what I'm going to teach you in the course. Now, let's talk a little bit more about it. So what happens is, now you've got ads running where you're getting these views for a penny, or even less than a penny, depending on your niche. Some niches are very inexpensive, where you get like 5, 10 views for a penny, but some are more expensive. So what happens now is you can get to 100,000 views like that, right? That's what becomes powerful, right? Is that you can get to 100,000 views, 200,000 views, 1 million views. As long as that video can convert, as long as there's some sort of a link with a call to action, as long as you have retargeting and pixels on the page, which I teach, you set the whole thing up in one day and you just let it fly. So now, what's the point? Let me ask you a real straightforward question. What's the point of being a video marketer if you don't have views on your videos? How would you like to learn how to be able to get hundreds of thousands of views on your videos you make? Let me give you some more examples. Let's say that you put a video up on YouTube. You got a video on YouTube, and let's say it's optimized to rank well in Google. Okay, great. But if you also boosted that post using the strategy I'm talking about, found the perfect target market for it out of the interest on Facebook, what's going to happen is you can drive 10,000 or 20,000 views to that video. Real views, not Fiverr views, not fake views, not some robot, not these weird international views. Real views from real engaged people who are going to share your video on Facebook. You're paying for what's called engagement. And engagement means that they're watching your video, or they're clicking the like button, or the comment button, or the share button. And so you'll start seeing YouTube videos that you can make that get thousands of shares. And every single time something's shared, it's being shared with all their friends on Facebook too. So it starts creating this viral exposure. How would you like to be able to create videos, rank them in YouTube, drive very cheap, very inexpensive real traffic from Facebook, and absolutely dominate the first page of Google? Dominate. Because when Google chooses, when somebody types in a keyword phrase, when Google chooses which video to show, they have an algorithm. And if your video is the popular video that everybody's sharing on Facebook, that's the video that Google's going to show right there. So your chance of ranking and getting organic traffic, your chance of being found in YouTube is going to be higher if you're getting a bunch of real social media traffic. Your chance of getting found in Google is going to be higher. Your chance of ranking your own blog post is going to be higher, and your chance of getting leads and sales is going to be higher because of all those views. The bottom line is, I have a strategy that I teach in my course. If you're a video marketer, that is going to be step-by-step showing you exactly how to do this. And that's just a tip of the iceberg. My course, Dark Post Profits, has over 100 modules. It's got software to help manage it all for you. And the last thing I want to tell you about is I have a Dark Post Ads database. I have a database with over 10,000 real Facebook ads. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to start reviewing these ads, because I can show you how to take your video, embed it on your blog post, and advertise that blog post on Facebook, driving a ton of traffic back to your blog, driving a ton, getting you a ton of leads and a ton of sales. It doesn't matter whether you're a local business owner, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're an affiliate marketer promoting affiliate markets, whether you're a network marketer, all of those things, I can show you how to do it with the power of videos. I love videos. I think video marketing is a trend in the future that we're absolutely capitalizing on. I hope that these quick little tips have been helpful, and if you've enjoyed them, leave a comment and let me know. But even more so, if you've enjoyed them, this is just a small, little, brief tutorial video. Imagine getting access to over 100 of these videos. Imagine getting access to experts that I've interviewed. Imagine getting access to the software and the databases. So click the link right now next to the video, take a little tour, and if you've really enjoyed everything, I'd love to welcome you as a brand new member to Dark Post Profits 2.0, where there's a lot more where this came from. So with that being said, jump on, learn a little bit more, click the button, and it's Chris Record. Take massive action.